Hello friends, today we are going to learn mechanical comparators from unit 2 of metrology subject. Mechanical comparators. Now mechanical comparators, they generally work on gears, pinions, linkages, levers, springs, etc. We know that all gears, pinions, linkages, levers, springs, these are the mechanical components. So wherever we are using mechanical components in the system, then those comparators which are manufactured, which are formed out of such elements, those will be called as mechanical comparators. Some of the comparators which belong to this class are: first one is dial indicator, second one is reed tape comparator, third one is sigma comparator, and fourth one is Johnson's microcator. Let us see one by one these comparators. Dial indicator. It operates on the principle that a very slight upward pressure on the spindle at the contact point is multiplied through a system of gears and levers. Means what? In this dial indicator, we have used gears and levers for sensing and magnification of the signal. It is indicated on the face of the dial by a dial finger. Dial indicators basically consist of a body with a round graduated dial and a contact point connected with a spiral or gear train, so that hand on the dial face indicates the amount of movement of the contact point. The indicator is set to 0 by the use of slip gauges representing the basic size of the part. So see here, I have shown one diagram of dial indicator and its internal structure. So internal structure consists of, say, various gears, rack, pinion, hairspring, plunger, rack guide, and coil spring. All these are the elements out of which a dial indicator is manufactured. Now these are the different uses of dial indicator in engineering. So applications: comparing two heights or distances between narrow limits to determine the errors in geometrical forms such as ovality, roundness, and taper. Next one is for taking accurate measurement of deformation such as intention and compression. To check the alignment of lathe centers by using suitable accurate bar between the centers, and to check the trueness of milling machine arbors, and to check the parallelism of shaper arm with table surface or vise. These are the applications of dial indicator. Let us learn reed type mechanical comparator. Here reed type mechanical comparators diagram is shown. It consists of a large pointer, a scale, vertical reeds as well as horizontal reeds, block A and B, a spindle. How it works? The reed mechanism is a frictionless device for magnifying small motions of spindle. It consists of a fixed block A, which is rigidly fastened to the gauge head case. The floating block B carries the gauging spindle and is connected horizontally to the fixed block by reeds C. A vertical reed is attached to each block with upper ends joined together as shown in the figure. Beyond this joint extends a pointer or a target. A linear motion of the spindle moves the free block vertically up and down, causing the vertical reed to slide. This movement causes the pointer or the target to swing through an arc over the scale proportional to the distance traveled by the spindle, and of course very much magnified. Comparators of this type may have sensitivities of the order of 0.25 micron per scale division. Next one is sigma comparator. Let us learn the sigma comparator. Please see the figure which is shown here. See the figure carefully. Now how this comparator works. The plunger is attached to a bar which is supported between the bending plates at the top and the bottom portion as shown in the figure A. The bar is restricted to move in vertical direction. A knife edge is fixed to the bar. The knife edge is attached to the sapphire plate which is attached to the moving block. The knife edge exerts a force on the moving block through the sapphire plate. Moving block is attached to the fixed block with the help of cross strips as shown in the figure B. When the force is applied to the moving block, it will give an angular deflection. A Y-arm which is attached to the moving block transmits the rotary motion to the driving drum of radius r. So this deflects the pointer and then the reading is noted. So next comparator is Johnson microcator. Now basic principle of this Johnson microcator, it works on the principle of a button spring spinning on a loop of string like in case of children's toys. The method of mechanical magnification is as shown in the figure. It employs a twisted metal strip. Any pull on the strip causes the center of the strip to rotate. A very light pointer made of glass tube is attached to the center of the twisted metal strip. The measuring plunger is on the slit washer and transmits its motion through the bell crank lever to the twisted metal strip. The other end of the twisted metal strip is fastened to the cantilever strip. The overhanging length of the cantilever strip can be varied to adjust the magnification of the instrument. The longer the length of the cantilever, the more it will deflect under the pull of twisted metal strip and less rotation of the pointer is obtained. Please see the figure. Let us learn reed type mechanical comparator. Here reed type mechanical comparators diagram is shown. It consists of a large pointer, a scale, vertical reeds as well as horizontal reeds, block A and B, a spindle, So what are the advantages of mechanical comparators? Now here I have summarized all the advantages of mechanical comparators. First one is they do not require any external source of energy. Second one, these are cheaper and portable. Third one is these are of robust construction and compact design. The simple linear scales are easy to read in case of mechanical comparator. And last one is these are unaffected by variations due to the external sources of energy such as air, electricity, etc. So these are the advantages of mechanical comparators. Now there are some disadvantages of mechanical comparators also. So first one is range is limited as the pointer moves over a fixed scale. Second one is pointer scale system used can cause parallax error. Third one is there are number of moving parts which create problems due to the friction, and ultimately the accuracy of the instrument or the comparator is less. And the last one is the instrument may become sensitive to vibrations due to the high inertia. So these are the disadvantages of mechanical comparators. These are the references. You can refer these reference books for further readings. Thank you very much.